Okay, in this video we're going to be discussing Cosmoline removal. Just ignore the raindrops hitting the roof in the background. I don't have any way to avoid it. This is the only time I can film this part, so we just got to do it. Alright, now the best way that I found to remove Cosmoline from small parts like this magazine assembly is to use a mixture of Simple Green and water. Simple Green is basically just an all-purpose cleaner, non-toxic, biodegradable. It's good for cleaning metal parts. It's a good degreaser, and essentially that's what we're going to be using it for. I've gone ahead and gotten about a gallon here of hot water. I've got just an old turkey pan right here. We're going to fill it up with water. Okay. I'm going to use the Simple Green. A little bit of a mixture. That's plenty. Alright. Mix it up a little bit. Alright, let me get some gloves on and we'll go ahead and get to scrubbing some of these parts down. It's really just that simple. We're just going to scrub it down with this water and Simple Green. That's going to get rid of all the Cosmoline that's on the surface, and it'll do it in a manner that's not obtrusive to the bluing, the metal, anything like that. I mean, it's not going to hurt a thing. When you're done scrubbing down your parts, all you got to do is just blow them off with a air compressor nozzle. Alright, and that's really about all there is to it. Now, like the gunsmith that I work for up at Moss, he's got an ultrasonic cleaner, and ultrasonic is great. You can use this same mixture and just toss all these parts in the ultrasonic and let them do their thing for about an hour on about 180 degree heat, and you're good to go. Cosmoline removal is one of those things that it tends to be kind of like shrouded in mystery for some reason. But to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot to it. I mean, you just use, a mild degreaser and just work your way down. Now, for small parts, you do have a lot of people that use stuff like brake cleaner, oven cleaner, things of that nature. I mean, that will work, but it's always a good practice when you're dealing with especially older guns like these. Just always start with the most mild cleaner that you can work with and then work your way up. The stock, you want to definitely exercise a little more caution. If I look closely at the barrel channel here, barrel channel on this one's relatively dry. If I run my thumb right here where the action meets the stock, hopefully you can see on my thumb there I've gotten a little bit of Cosmoline. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking to yourselves, wow, you got to be kidding, that's all the Cosmoline that's on that stock? And you're right. Some of you are going to get different results as to just how caked in Cosmoline your particular rifle may be. This one's not bad. It's only going to need a minimal amount of cleaning. Now, when it comes to cleaning stocks, though, you do not want to submerge this stock in any water, regardless of temperature. The best way to remove Cosmoline out of a stock, especially with this particular gun, you want to use heat. Alright, and what I mean by that is, if it's a hot summer day, you want to set this stock out in the sun and let the Cosmoline slowly ooze out of the pores of the stock, and just go by every now and then and wipe it down with a cloth to get all the, excess Cosmoline off. Alright, that's one option. The other option is to build yourself a small rig using like an old metal trash can. Put yourself some hot light bulb or some light bulbs that burn hot in there, and suspend the rifle and allow the Cosmoline to seep out of the rifle slowly, or out of the stock slowly. Okay, Another option, the way I have this vat right here, you can put some really hot water in the vat and allow the steam to work its way up and slowly let the Cosmoline seep out of the rifle and wipe it off as you go. Now, those are a few options as far as removing Cosmoline. Now, this particular stock is not really going to need a whole lot of attention. Okay? Basically, if you want to strip the finish off of the stock, I would recommend using Bics Antique Furniture Stripper. And it's an excellent product. It requires just a little bit of special care to use it properly, but if you want to get the old lacquer off of this stock and the Cosmoline all in one go, that's the best way to do it. Hopefully this shed a little light on Cosmoline removal, and to be honest with you, that's really about it. There's not much to it. Water and simple green, and if you want to remove the old varnish and finish, use the Bics Antique Furniture Stripper. If you want to clean deeper on the stock without stripping the finish, then just go to your local hardware store and pick yourself up a cleaner that is actually made for cleaning wood. As long as you do that and don't introduce any odd chemicals into the stock, you should be able to get the stock perfectly clean.